by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. I'm gonna be playing SHACO. If the runes, Hella Blade, Sudden Impact, Sixth Sense, Relentless Hunter, Magical Footwear, and Approach Velocity. Ideally, you have two boxes set up on the red, but here we are. With SHACO, the boxes, it's going to be the ability that we start. You can place these bad boys down, then they last on the map for quite a long time. They'll fear the enemy, deal damage, and they can also tank the camp, which makes them kind of special. The Q over the wall, boom. Next auto deals more damage. With SHACO's passive, you get the backstab, so whenever you hit the enemy from behind, you deal more damage. Bro, easier said than done on this Krug. Aye! Buh! And might as well cut it out at this point. You can place the W here when the Krugs get low. And where the box tanks, you can just leave, and the box will finish the camp like that. Oh! That's fine with me. Graves has 8 CS, so he did his blue buff into our Raptors. No problem. No problem. He wants to attack Yasuo here. It's going to be a big mistake. Q over the wall. Moving. W. Auto. Auto. And auto. Thank you very much. To the enemy Raptors. Since that's the closest camp, that's what I'll go for. We already got XP off that play, so now these Raptors will give us level 3. Weird start to the game. I'm slow on my red. Graves invades Raptors. Why would he do that? I don't know. As SHACO, you're always going to be playing for these early attacks and these early plays, so I'm glad that Graves did that. Waiting for the Q here. And he's playing to the left. Mr. Graves, nice to see you. You won't be coming this way, partner. Not today. A sweeper? You're level 2. I'm going to beat you up, man. You have boots. I'm going to kill you, okay? I might just kill your bot lane. Hold up. Hold up. Now we're talking. Q. Oh, W. Auto ignite. What are we doing? What are we doing? A little bit of damage. Graves is still level 2. My Pike respawns, and they just can't invade. They can't keep up the invade. But since I'm outnumbered, I can't contest him on the Scuttle Crab either. What a weird game. As SHACO, you want to get level 3, and then when any plays happen, of course, you just have to play out that whole sequence. You're not prioritizing the farm. Alrighty. Let's just keep farming. I can do my blue side. If I invade the Graves now, he's level 3 and things are even. The thing is, he'll have HP and I won't. Big strength of SHACO is attacking the lanes. You appear out of nowhere effectively. Where our Q makes us camouflage, they're not going to see us coming. You're just appearing on their screen. And especially in low elo, they just don't know what to do about that. Another point into our W here. Now we're going to get all the XP and gold that we can before the reset. And then we'll look for our plays after. And then we'll be ahead of Mr. Graves. No problem. Turn off those pings. You're on the way every frame of the game. Got you, Yasuo mid lane. Gotcha. With SHACO's E, you slow the enemy when the E is not on cooldown. And then you can cast it for single target damage, more damage with a backstab, and when the target is lower. Go ahead and smite this. When it comes to the clear, you don't have to cast the E until the end of it. You can put the box down, get your last couple autos, walk away, E. Job's done. Alrighty. Final point into our W. Put 3 points in this W in the early game, and then we'll start maxing the E second. The reason being is that we get more of the clear speed, and then we get more ganking damage with the E. To the bot side now. We finished the camps, and now we're looking for a play. Naturally. Okay, well, I guess to the mid lane. Oh! Okay. And Graves won't find any camps there. Malphite, please go in, please. I have a good flank. Q. W. Auto. Auto. Noob down. On to Mr. Graves. Hit him. Hit him. And E. Deal as much damage as we can. He still needs to play around his camps. Lee Sin support can come help him too. What a bummer. Pull these out. And now we just gank the grave. Wait, Malphite still has ulti. Never mind. Let's leave. Let's leave. Job's done. We killed Malphite. Let's get out of here. Mr. Lee Sin, come play. Yeah, walk into this bush. Auto. 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 Yeah, get feared. Q. Hit him. Job's done. With the box, when you prime them, it's going to fear the enemy. Lee Sin takes the Q. He then immediately gets feared. And then it's an easy kill from there. The box deals damage. I can get the guaranteed backstab because he's feared away from the box. And then, with the Q as well, we deal a lot of damage. Graves is in my red side right now, but I can punish him for that. No, I can't. Lee Sin's gonna just be there, and I can't kill Kaelin. Alright, well. Let's take his red side after. He's not gonna be level 6 for a long time. Graves really is trying to do something here, but it's really not doing anything. I swear, especially in lower elo, when the enemy jungler invades, they lose. Nothing's happening, so I'm going to go for the dragon right now. Once you get level 6, you can do the dragon. Q. And auto. Ulti. With our level 6, we can spawn another SHACO. That guy's going to tank the dragon for us. And then we can get the guaranteed backstabs. As well as just speeds the whole process up. The ulti makes you briefly untargetable, and when SHACO dies, he explodes. And then spawns more boxes. Okay, Lee Sin's super dead. Phew. Oh, he went the other way. Yep. A little bit of E. Can't do nothing. Spend my gold, sweeper. And then to the top side here. Graves hasn't reset. Huh. That play's gonna happen without me. Isn't this weird? Let's just go fight Graves. My red side camps are gone. But he has no items. Mr. Graves, are you on the Void Grubs? Nope. Start these bad boys up. Don't have any abilities for Akali anyways. The Void Grubs, you have to move in auto like this, and you can get the backstabs, even though it's super awkward. Oh, nice. Oh, can't do nothing around here. Can't do nothing. Oh! Help. Alright, scores are looking good from the boys here. 0-2 in the top lane, 1-3 in mid, and 0-1 in ADC. Hot dog. No matter what we do, we have to just attack the enemy lanes as SHACO. And we're getting there. Listen, we're getting there. My camp should have respawned by now in the top side. So I want to clear these down towards the bot lane. Getting my cyclosword, and then that'll be a pretty good spike for me. And then I want to kill the Caitlyn as many times as I can here in the early game. Ganking Malphite mid lane, not a very viable solution. Ganking Akali would be good if my top lane wasn't a 0-2 stinky fat loser. So, you take what you can get. Because once we enter the mid game, it's going to be a lot harder to get any of these solo kills. SHACO's way stronger during the laning phase. You know, I feel like I never hear that term. I don't hear like many of the OG terms anymore. Laning phase. You hear mid game, but you know, not as much as you used to. Okay. Honestly, well, they got one. But the fight's already happening. I'll skip the camps. Caitlyn's gonna see me coming. Oh well. Right over the wall. E. That guy's dead. Put the W right here. Mr. Graves, let's party. Ignite. Auto. Auto. Ulti. SHACO, kill this guy. E. SHACO, tank the turret for me. Good job, SHACO. Q. Noob down. Job's done. Back to the camps. Alrighty, very nice. Got the Caitlyn kill. Finished the Graves kill. Finally. Finally I can get some kills. I just want to clean up the camps, get a reset. My ulti down. I have about that much time to farm. Yeah, I think with the Voltaic change for SHACO, that's been pretty good for him. Voltaic, especially in lower elo, just really flattens things out. Whether you get it early, late, whatever. In a chaotic game state, it's always going to be good stats when you get it. And the problem with low elo with SHACO is that he has to snowball, and then the players are bad at snowballing. It's really just a player issue. It always will be. But then Voltaic circumvents a little bit of that. This is warded. If Caitlyn wants to die, I'll kill her, but like, we'll see. Oh, she's on the run. Pyke has the flank. Alright. Job's done. Back to base. So now we really have to start snowballing. We need to end one of these lanes, and bot lane is what I'm aiming at. Voltaic, Boots of Swiftness, a couple longswords, please. To the top side. Boots of Swiftness gives us our mobility as we enter the mid game. And then Voltaic, AD Lethality, Ability Haste, and then when you hit the enemy, you deal 9% of the enemy's current HP on hit. Or not on hit, but 9% initially, and then you get 15 lethality, which is a ton. A ton of lethality. Combo that with the Hella Blades, we get extra attack speed on the next 3 autos. Makes it where we deal a lot of burst damage. They kill my bot lane, it is what it is. They'll be alive by the time I finish my clear. My 0-3 ADC and all. Dude, mid game's gonna be so hard too. They have Malphite, we have Yasuo. Damn it. That's an enemy Malphite and an ally Yasuo. You know what that means. Alright, camps are done. Into the bot lane. Caitlyn. Now this could be warded. SHACO can Q over this wall. Pretty far range. Auto. 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 Moving. And auto. Auto. Outplayed. Haha. With one of our runes approach velocity, you get movement speed towards targets that are slowed. So if you just hold that E and get as many hits as you can, you'll get some pretty surprising kills. This will be a Kali's TP. No thanks. Actually, let me take these berries. Don't mind if I do. Auto. Auto. Q. Auto. Auto. E. Ulti. Damn it, she didn't use the E. Get him, SHACO. Nice. SHACO, get over here. Hit him. SHACO, hit that guy. Beat his ass. You can control the SHACO clone by pressing your R again, but yeah, too many noobs showing up. Rest in peace. Pop E. Nice. Why does Lee Sin go for it? I don't know. I don't know. Nice. More berries. Don't mind if I do. Remember what we're trying to do? Yeah, that's right. Take bot lane turret. That's what we're here for. That's what we'll be getting. Don't lose sight. Mr. Ziggs. Oh wait, Caitlyn's not even here. Hold up. Pick me Yasuo. Q. W. Auto. 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 E. Nice, we got him. Run. We only have the burst for one target. The Hella Blades only works for that brief time. I gotta leave. They can chase me down. Hella Blades only works for that small amount of time, and then once it expires, you're not gonna kill the next guy. Please send support. Please leave me alone. I need one camp for my item. Alright. Umbral Glaive second will give us the same stats, AD Lethality, Ability Haste. Comboing the Ability Haste with the Voltaic always feels super good, because now one of our main abilities becomes the Q. It's like W in the early game, E in the mid game, and then Q in the late game. The more Qs we can get off, the better, because most fights are going to play out like this. We would Q in, auto, and then we do our burst, and then we have to run like hell, and then wait for our next Q to go in. So the lower the cooldown that is, the better. With the Umbral giving us ability haste, that really helps. The Umbral also gives us true damage whenever we hit the enemy after being unseen. We can proc that twice in a fight with our Q with our ulti. And then we reveal wards whenever we're moving through the enemy jungle. As SHACO, you're never going to be standing still in lane with the boys. You're always going to be moving, so to be able to control vision like that, you're actually contributing some. These guys kill my top laner, take the turret. Yeah. Can you take that turret already, Ziggs? Thank you. Glad we could get that done 16 minutes into the game. Better late than never. That's what they say. Yep, my son's been working on something. Yep, he's 28 years old and he's almost wrote his first page of that book he's been working on. Good job to him. Yep, he wants to be a gaming streamer, actually. He's Platinum 3. I think that's pretty good in the game he plays. I'm not sure which game he plays, but anyways, we're rooting for him. He's just a slow starter. And, you know, I'm a grower, not a shower, so I can relate to him, you know? You just gotta give him some slack. Hello, friend. Move down. 1, 2. The Umbral would kill those wards faster. Mr. Graves. Mr. Graves. Q. Auto. Auto smite ignite. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I stacked my ignite on his for no good reason. Caitlyn, I love you. No, this guy's super dead. Auto, E. Never mind. It'd be nice to take the dragon, but you know, it's optional. Ulti. What are we doing? The box down? Bro. She flip-flop across the entire screen? Job's done. Ulti down. Let's go farm. If you mess around and do another play on this turn, especially with an ally Yasuo, it can really go wrong. Just like in the early game, we gotta farm everything and then reset.
Shut down.
Who's down, man? My allies have found a way to die. Don't help him. Don't help the 2-3 Silas. Running for his life. Just farm and set up for next play. LDR next. Last Whisper. Crit Cloak. Off we go. So now that we've done all the camps, we've spent all of our gold, we're as strong as we can be, the items and with the XP. Now it's time to use it. And it's easy, you just run into someone. Run into him, Q. Are we serious? Run into him and start hitting him. Whether you live, whether you die, that's not important. What's important is that you hit a bad guy. Mr. Graves. E, auto. Move down. Q. W. Please, please. E. Auto. Ulti. Hit me. SHACO, push that wave for me. Alright, SHACO's getting that wave in. I got the good flank here. SHACO's dead. Whoa. Q. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, don't pull him. Don't. Let's not kill him. Let's let him live. Good. Alright, back to the camps. Job's done. And we'll do it again. Let's see. 1200 for LDR. Not bad. Not bad. I have a 700 gold shutdown. Ruh-roh. Gulp. Die once, lose the whole game. Isn't that fun? When you're carrying absolute sacks of shit, you get the shutdown, and if you make the mistake, you lose. Isn't that something? Going fast as hell, though. Alright, ulti's up. I can fight again. Another ward. Boom. Alright, we're in position. Waiting for Malphite to go in here. Waiting for that ulti. Any day now. Q. Auto. That guy's dead. Auto. Ulti. Get him, SHACO. Ah, he ultis backwards. That makes sense. Get him, SHACO. Kick his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That went way better than expected. I don't know what brain slug every Malphite has where they walk forward, get poked out, and then ulti away. Instead of just pressing R on the enemy. I've seen it on my team so many times that I can't even feel sad for the enemy. It's just something that all Malphite players have. Me personally, I click R on the bad guy and kill them. That's just me. I'm just being myself. Righty. Dragon's coming up. Couple camps. Honestly, let's just reset. Better to be in position first. The way that we close out the game, similar to the early game, you have to kill the carries. Caitlyn, Graves, Akali. If I can kill any of them, good. If I don't kill any of them, obviously we lose the game, as we should. But no amount of farming, playing safe, or not participating in the fights, or split pushing, or doing any other shit amounts to anything. My team's making it simple. They are A-ramming quick. Alrighty. Blastcone. Schmoving. Mr. Graves. Q. Get over here. Pop, pop, pop. Ignite. That guy is super dead. Yeah, ulti away. You are smart, Malphite. You are smart. Auto, ulti. Get in there, SHACO. SHACO is not getting in there right now. Put the box down. Waiting. Another box. Well, I don't even know if I can do... I mean, I can do the dragon, but bruh. It's just not worth the time. Take Graves as food. And right back to it. Bro, we've done the same rotation like 30 times now. Level 15, so we have the Q maxed. Very nice. Honestly, I want to kind of cheese their red side. Go. Q. Auto. Holy shit! Oh, Malphite flashing, doing nothing. E, let's see that ulti away. Auto. Nice, doesn't even ulti away. Q. E. W. Let's use the ulti, send SHACO in there. Hit the turret, SHACO. Good job, SHACO. You're doing great, SHACO. Oh, you're dead, SHACO. Put a box on Ziggs. Q. Auto. Nuke down. The Q is actually your main source of damage in a way when it comes to these late game fights. Let's do the dragon with Yasuo. Because we do need to get our auto attacks to deal damage, but that ability just immediately you're on top of the enemy. And then it deals so much damage. 26 for the IE. I can stay on the map and farm. We do want to play around that Baron, but the boys got to be in position first. So now we'll bide our time in between the plays. And it's about time to wrap this one up. All the plays have been successful, to my surprise, as we've entered the mid-game here. Whether they were successful or not, you would do the exact same pattern of play, of being in position, and then queuing over, dealing as much damage as you can. Over and over again. You never want to, like, stop trying just because a play doesn't work either. Oh, Lord. Good stun. Q, W, auto ulti. Malphite's gonna take us a while. Nice, smite him. Over here, SHACO. Over here. Okay, SHACO, you go this way, and then we'll meet. Never mind. We just won't do that. Bit too much. All right, the boys are dead. Let's farm. No camps. Buh. 26 for the Infinity Edge. Need to take a loan out for this thing. I mean, just a couple of years ago, Infinity Edges, they were 2,300. Inflation's gotten ridiculous, man. Am I unemployed? Yes, but the inflation, dude. I mean, my mom only gives me a $3,000 a month allowance, dude. I mean, the inflation's ridiculous. Alright. Infinity Edge to this Baron. 50 team fights later. Infinity Edge, another control ward. Off we go. Infinity Edge will be our best late game item as it gives us AD crit chance and crit damage. Our Q is a guaranteed crit, so we deal about 1,000 damage off that initial auto. Combo that with the Voltaic lethality, it gets real crazy real fast. So SHACO always has this late game spike to rely on when you are one of the primary carries in the game. You could also go Serpent's Fang if the game wasn't going as good. Any day now, girls. We can do this Baron whenever you want. About to send a SHACO clone with that turret, I'm so bored. Any noobs? Caitlyn! Auto. Holy shit! That guy died in literally 2 autos. Mr. Graves. Going forward? Going backwards. That's too bad. Over the wall. Q. That guy's dead. Auto, ulti. I'm so randomly dead here. Yeah, Lee Sin died. SHACO, kill him! Look at SHACO go. What a brave man. Well, we're making progress. We get that mid... Finally. Look at that damage. Boom. Mid inhib. Bot inhib. Nice. Guess I'll sell these. No, I won't. Red elixir. Oh, did we just end the game? Get in here, boys. Ziggs, what's the deal, man? Walk around the wall. Okay, there's the Malphite ulti. The E misses. Ziggs clicking back and forward, dying. Good job, Ziggs. Alrighty, I want to defend the Baron now, where they have death timers on the Ziggs. And then our Pike. They could try to challenge it. Best to just set up here. No matter how much I farm, I don't get another item either. Oh. Nice. My allies just don't quit. They need these kills. Q. Auto, auto, E. Run. Voltaic. Voltaic has dealt 2,000 damage so far. Holy shit. We can easily do this Baron if anybody wants to show up. I'll be there. Any day now. Any day now. Alright, let's do this. Drop the SHACO just like on the dragon. And then you can use the Q and E if you're uncontested. You have to place the box slightly to the side. Nah, it doesn't even work against the Baron. Smite. Job's done. I have nothing to reset for. The enemy has that open nexus. The boys are going to be pushing. Well, let's go group up. One more push and we can get her done. Oh! Q. Auto. Oh! Okay, got him. Ignite. I don't even get my ignite off? Shit. I wanted to ignite and E the Graves. He's alive. There's Malphite's ulti. Waiting. Wow, they don't reach? What? Moving. Q. Are we serious? Are we serious? I should just start casting Nita. This is annoying me now. Well. Yasuo does have the right idea. Really splitting our resources here. Amazing. Imtech Soul makes us deal more damage and take less damage when we're low, but Yasuo's just killing them all by himself. Alrighty, GG. Eventually. Nice TP, Silas. I love my team. Alrighty, final score 12, 1, and 14. Voltaic dealing 2,000. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click the join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner. See ya.